Mike's Daily Podcast.
Episode 1989, 1989. Did you enjoy the last podcast with my lovely lady friend? That was a
Mike's Daily Podcast.
That was a hoot. She stopped by a cafe anyway, and we chatted about the coronavirus and people with their hysteria, and they just need to stop and sing Mr. Mister's Kyrie, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, down the road that I must travel. That did not come out in 1989. That came out in 85, so...
Mike's Daily Podcast.
85, 86, so I'm a little bit off with my 80s stuff. But 89 was an interesting year because
Mike's
we were wrapping up the 80s.
Daily
We were singing
Podcast.
Anita Baker.
Yeah!
Sweet love and a body to the day. I'm in this way. Just giving you the best that I got. What else? There was Michael Penn. Oh my God. I love Michael Penn, the brother of Sean Penn. So she says it's time she goes. I wanted to be sure I know. She hopes we can be friends. I loved 89. For some reason, that was a year we had, back to life, back to reality, back to soul, yeah. And, the other lady, keep on moving, don't stop, no. Been around the world and I can't find my baby. That one, I can't think of her. Lisa Stansfield. Dang, my brain's on fire today. This is what happens when you get an extra half hour of sleep. Oh boy. Everybody, you need to calm down, to quote the late, great Taylor Swift. No, wait, she's still alive. To quote Taylor Swift, you need to calm down with this whole...
And here's today's podcast picture.
Coronavirus thing. I cannot say that enough. Having someone freak out at work is not helpful. Having someone go, we need to send a memo to everybody to wash their hands and to make sure to clean their workstation and to make sure that, no, that's not necessary. You just need to calm down. That's all I have to say. But does passing gas spread the coronavirus? People have questions. Basil passes a lot of gas. It's true, Basil. Yes, I know. You're a gassy animal, I know. Ooh, it stinks over here. So COVID-19, coronavirus. Some people, they are asking one question that I just asked on social media in China. So the Beijing Center for Disease Control and Prevention decided to answer. Pants work just fine to cut off novel coronavirus transmissions in passing gas. So we are fine with that. Hey, today is Leap Day. Woo! Today is the day that doesn't exist, usually. Every 4 years, this day pops up. Experts say that February 29th will be one of the biggest days of the year for wedding proposals because it's a leap year and acceptable for women to ask men to marry. St. Bridget started the leap year proposals after she popped the question to St. Patrick on this day. Yes, see how it all ties back to St. Patrick's Day and St. Bridget's Day? There is no St. Bridget's Day, is there? Maybe today is St. Bridget's Day. She was an early feminist who believed women should be able to propose to their men. My lovely lady friend actually proposed to her husband that she later then divorced. I proposed to my ex-wife, whom I then divorced. The same coincidence? No, but yeah, it is a February 29th and the last day of February. I like this extra day in February thing because the month is too short. You've heard many a black comedian say, hey, we've been ripped off with Black History Month being the shortest month of the year. What's that about? What's that about? So February 29th adds an extra day, almost makes it a full month. Thank you, February 29th. I love you, February 29th. I love you, Leap Day. I wish you'd be here every year, but I just hate when a month ends, because then I got to do all the stuff. And then, of course, we're 1 month closer to tax day, which is on a Wednesday, by the way, this year. And I just need that extra. I need February to feel like a full month. The one thing, though, usually, I don't know if you notice this or not, and I'm going to make you notice it now by listening to Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in Podcaster Valley at Cafe Anyway, the last place on earth. And you can tell me what you think about this at 336MM Daily. That's 3 + 3 = 6. MM as in Mike Matthews. Daily is in what this podcast is going to try to be. Which, by the way, you can listen to me tomorrow morning. I'll be on the radio on 92.1 FM, KKDV, which you can hear in Contra Costa County area in the Bay Area, or listen online at kkdv.com. I'm on from 6 to noon. But here is an interesting thing, that usually the month of February and the month of March, the days are identical as far as the dates. Like March 1st falls on a Sunday, February 1st falls on a Sunday, except for during a leap day year when everything gets pushed. And that also includes birthdays then get pushed after today, get pushed 2 days from the previous year. So my birthday this year will be on a Sunday? Wait, what was my birthday? Was on a Saturday, I think, last year. So now it's going to be on a Monday, something like that. All these interesting facts and stats and Matts and Mike Matthews. So Tuesday will be Super Tuesday, and we'll have to vote on a bunch of stuff. Here's what I do. I don't know. This is a good suggestion for you. The show is about suggestions as we go outside a Cafe Anyway, where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in Podcaster Valley Ton today. The last place on earth, the Cafe Anyway. Is this all the political ads I get, I put in a pile. Then on Monday, I'm going to go through all of them, and the political ads that annoy me the most, I will vote against. Oh, but Mike, what if it serves your best interest, your better interest? Why would you vote against it? I don't care. This is how I work. I get really upset with stupid political ads. And the people that fill up my mailbox the most, I will vote against. That makes it easier. Then I look into the issues. Then I dig down. Then I figure out what's happening. Am I going to vote for Mike Bloomberg? No, because he sent me like 20 tons of mail, all saying the same thing. But you know what? He paid for it himself. So why should I be negative against Mike Bloomberg? He is trying. This is his first real election with the caucuses and the primaries and whatnot to really try and beat Bernie. So it'll be interesting on Wednesday of this week what happens, because he'll be basically in or out. It will be total, what do you call that? Project Runway. You're either in or you're out. That was my Heidi Klum impression. Hey, here's an idea in 2020. Go smoke free. Almost 35 million Americans smoke. Every day, thousands of young people start the habit. Go smoke free. Nicotine, naturally found in tobacco, is very addictive. It may take several tries to quit smoking. Withdrawal symptoms include, and this is why it's so hard, and my mom never quit, depression can happen, feeling angry, irritable, anxiety, cravings for tobacco products, and feeling hungrier than usual. And then there's weight gain. Ways to quit smoking. There are several ways to quit smoking, including talking to healthcare providers, groups or individual counseling, and other forms of therapy. Nicotine replacement products help you reduce your nicotine dose over time and avoid the other toxic ingredients of cigarettes. You can get them over the counter and by prescription from your doctor. There's the patch, gum, lozenge. Prescription nicotine comes as a patch, inhaler, or nasal spray. Prescription non-nicotine medications used to help quit smoking include bupropion SR and varenicline tartrate and are in tablet form. But ask your healthcare provider and pharmacist before you do it, and see if smoking cessation products that you're looking at may be good for you, especially if you have a medical condition. Smoking is responsible for nearly 1 in 5 deaths annually. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, smoking hurts nearly every part of the body and increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, and cancer, lung cancer. It can increase the risk of emphysema and other breathing disorders and cause bone, teeth, and gum, vision, arthritis, and immune problems, as well as type 2 diabetes. It can also affect pregnancy, fertility, and baby's health. My mom smoked while I was in the womb. That's all the proof you need, right? Here is one last thing I'd like to leave you with today, and that is, I love having people over, as you can tell, all these people here at Cafe Anyway outside. Here's something, so here's the thing though, is I never feel like I'm prepared for having people over, but you can be just generally prepared. The Pioneer Woman cooks, the New Frontier, the cookbook author and food blogger Ree Drummond says, snacks and starters. For us, the holidays are family time, as well as for spontaneous gatherings, kids home from college, parents stopping by. This is my favorite way to entertain. So she gets all ready for the holidays or whenever people come over. She enjoys casual get-togethers with friends and family without stress or to-do lists. I hate to-do lists. Recommends just keeping your pantry, refrigerator, and freezer stocked with a number of key ingredients. Have people over just on a whim, just unpredictably, because life is unpredictable, as we've mentioned many times on this show. So here's what you do, she says Ree. I love having a number of pantry items on hand for a quick and easy cheese platter, such as a variety of crackers, store-bought crostini, tapenade, jarred pesto, jams, dried fruit, and 2 or 3 types of nuts, including roasted almonds and pecans. That you just have that ready when people come over. Paired with smooth and hard cheeses, a beautiful spread like this is easy and can be pulled together without much planting. So she also suggests keeping smoked salmon in your freezer, as it can be defrosted easily and used to top slices of cucumber, goat cheese on crackers, crostini, or toast points. Her other go-to freezer items include mini meatballs, phyllo triangles with a variety of fillings. I love phyllo dough. You can have fillings like cheese, mushroom, herbs, vegetables, and simple club crackers with grated Parmesan and cooked bacon on top. The mini meatballs are especially big hits and can be fully frozen, fully cooked. Simply warm them in different sauces, or as a bottled marinara, barbecue sauce, or Indian-inspired chutney can be used too. And she prefers to prepare these appetizers in large batches, toss them into zip-closed freezer bags, and have them on hand to heat in the oven for unplanned gatherings. 2 of her kids, now in college, when they return home, it's often with friends in tow. So bam, instant party with all their vaping friends. Wait, that's not part of this that I just said, but we were kind of talking about smoking earlier. Don't start smoking. Don't start vaping, college kids. The visual impact of appetizers is important. So she chooses a variety of items, including an impressive large cheese board, something on toast skewers, cold and hot options, and small dishes with condiments to spoon on top, such as pickled onions, those little pickles, olives, roasted vegetables. For vegetarian guests, my all-time favorites are mini peppers stuffed with herbal, there we go. The college students like herbal things and herbs. No, but herbed goat cheese. Cream cheese with finely chopped vegetables, too. Good gracious. I pulled all that out of the Costco book, connection book. Not to give a free plug to Costco, because have they ever given me a free membership? No. And now I'm getting a little worried because I haven't gotten my cashback card yet from them. That's the whole point of having their stupid credit card. Because you get 3% cash back on their restaurant, anything you eat that's at a restaurant, and then they mail you the check. And I haven't gotten it yet. Yikes! Zoinks! Hey, look who's out here at Cafe Anyway, located somewhere in Podcaster Valleyton. Hello, my commercial, it's Madame Rootabega, and I love the little pickles as well. Ooh! Do you like to have people over? Yes. Do you like to have cheeses and spreads for them? Yes. Do you like to have Lady Gaga over? No. Yeah, she just eats everything. What a pig. Look who else is here.
Hello there, Mike. This is Valentino, the birthing attendant.
And this is Bison Bentley. Do you know that?
Mike, we hear that you want to vote for Michael Bloomberg there.
Yeah, Bloomberg. Do you know that? No, I'm saying I don't like him buying the election, is what I was saying.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I was on the last show there.
Yeah, the last show. Do you know that? Yeah, we had someone from the New York area on the show. My lovely lady friend is from there originally. So that was a great show. You should go back and listen to it and check out the podcast picture at MikesDailyPodcast.com. The podcast picture today, Shakespeare in Love was on this tabletop in Livermore. And I took this picture, I believe, 4 years ago. I was on a little Mike excursion to Livermore with Basil the Boxer, and you can see that picture of this. I don't know if this is still there, but it's one of those theaters that you can drink in. They have wine. Livermore's known for its wine. And you can take a bottle of wine into the theater and watch certain movies that they play. And I guess they do like plays of, they replay older movies, have kind of a retro day, and maybe they were showing Shakespeare in Love. A movie that I enjoy because it had Gwyneth Paltrow, Ralph Fiennes' brother, and then it had, Ben Affleck, and Tom Stoppard wrote it. I'm a fan of Tom Stoppard's stuff. He's an interesting writer. But that movie, I remember I liked it. I know a lot of people didn't, but whatever. Oh, and that was one of the movies that what's-his-face did, Weinberg. Oh, Weinberg is the guy. Max Weinberg 7. That would be Conan O'Brien. What's gone wrong here? Yes. Be Harvey Weinstein. Okay. It's good that I'm forgetting his name. Oh, but a juror of that trial, by the way, said that the Me Too movement did not impact the verdict, interestingly enough. Okay. That's the show. Next show, it'll be the wonderful Chely Shoehart, Floyd the Floorman, and John Deere, the engineer. Check out the website, MikesDailyPodcast.com. You can call me 336-MM-DAILY. That's 3 + 3 = 6. MM as in Mike Matthews. Daily as in what this podcast will try to be the next couple of days. And yes, please, whatever you do, enjoy the leap day, the extra day you get that doesn't usually exist. Isn't this a gas? I love it so. There you go. MikesDailyPodcast.com. Take it away, Eric.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at MikesDailyPodcast.com. Email Mike now at MikesDailyPodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!